Hello and welcome to the Super Mega Streaming Show. This is Brian and your host, Brian, and co-host Vesnushki. We're going to be talking about some gTrade news, all kinds of news in the crypto space, as well as looking at the new pairs that we've listed in a little bit more detail. Ves, how you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you, Brian?
I'm doing good, Ves. I'm doing super good. Been playing my fake Game Boy a little bit and enjoying it, but you know what? The screen is so tiny, I can't even tell what's going on half the time. But that's technology for you, and that's a Chinese ripoff. So that's that for you. So let's talk about what happened this week with gTrade. We know that the time lock is in place. I think we've got about 6 days left on the road to V8. That is the diamond faceted rebuild of the trading contracts, which will allow more people to build and integrate on top of gTrade. So we're very happy about that. But it's been a rough week for traders. I think this has just been the most chaotic few weeks since at least 3 weeks ago when things started to taper down on the Bitcoin side of things. Things just got nutty. I mean, the volatility's been nuts. Everything's been crazy.
I can refresh this for you.
Oh, you're going to refresh the Dune dashboard for me. Okay, go ahead. Let's take a look at some of our stats. I'm going to hit F5. F5
it's gonna
again
take
if I
a
have
while.
to. Okay, well, that's fine. There they are.
Or
there
like
they are.
a few minutes.
Here they go. Oh, that wasn't that bad. All right. Awesome. Thank you for noticing it wasn't up to date. So P&L last 24 hours on traders is minus 51,000. P&L over 7 days, 5,000. They've won over the week $5,000. I don't know how we'll recover. Taking a look at the vaults, and some of y'all have seen that we've upped the burn rate to 25% because of our over collateral being so well off right now. We're just capable of running a deep burn. And the other day we had 9,000 GNS burned in a single day. Now, Ves, I don't know if we have any like running tally aside from the gTrade tally board here over on our stats page, but you know, it'd be nice to see like a 7-day burn on this page. So maybe we could suggest that to the team. If we could see like a weekly burn, would be really nice.
Maybe I can do it even.
Oh yes, with your Telegram tools, perfect. Because I think being able to hype up the community, like this is a great number. We're burning a lot of tokens, and I think Midget Whale had some nice calculations. I have to go back and review, but somebody said, if the rate that we're currently burning continues, we could burn, and I don't remember the exact number, but a large chunk of the supply in 1 year, which is what we want. That's what we want. That's what's going to push our value up. So let's talk about some stats. We have gTrade weekly performance recap. We had 562 million trading volume, $362,000 in trading fees. USD JPY was traded heavily this week because we know that the Bank of Japan is doing some kind of shenaniganizing, and I don't understand it. I wish our friend was here to explain what's going on with the JPY. I was about to call it the JPY token, but I mean it might as well be a shitcoin at this point. It just looks awful. Excuse my French. I'll have to beep that out. A poop coin.
I did some research.
What did you find?
Well, unfortunately, I'm none the wiser after doing the research.
Everything is still so confusing.
Yeah. I mean, they are doing some stuff with their federal bank. I don't know.
And it's not working, I guess, right? Because let's take a look at the chart.
I don't even know what it like implies. So you get so use the search for GPY. Never mind. So like if this is going up, then
the dollar's going up against the yen, right? That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I always forget. I always have to think like a few seconds.
Can we move to Japan and live like kings? That's the question, because we have DAI, we have USDC. Can we move to Japan and live like literal kings? That's my only concern right now. If somebody says, apartments will be like $500 USD based on the exchange rate, I'm like going to sell everything and move now. Because why not?
As many people that that are on the internet frequenting like the Mongolian basket weaving forum. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the thing I was getting at is that as many of those people, I want to also move to Japan. My cat
Yes.
is looking at me like I'm retarded, which I feel like also.
No, you're
But yeah,
smarter than your
so
cat. They just do that to you.
actually
They
I'm
make you
not.
think you're inferior.
No, it's the other way around. He's pretending to be stupid, but then like when I go to sleep, he's doing all kinds of stuff. Like he's finding his way into places that I don't understand how
So
he
he is
does it.
smart.
But
He
so
unlocks things.
do you want to live in Japan? Like in
Oh,
general, not
only if
in
only if I don't have to work. And I have to keep
okay,
my house in America. I have to be able to come back and
okay.
forth. So that's the
What
kind
if you
I'm
could
kind of
move?
cheap that way.
What if you could move like your entire house and your job to Japan?
I mean, I'd try it for a year as long as nobody else in the family gets upset. Why not? I would try it
Okay.
because I love the Japanese cuisine, and I would watch their anime, but they wouldn't have subtitles. So what the heck? It'd be useless to me without subtitles. So I'd be stuck. But I did pull up a few. Jay, speaking of Japan, of course, I pulled up a few tweets on the Bank of Japan. Somebody says the BOJ is watching as the yen gets nuked. That looks. I mean, that's definitely that looks pretty bad. It looks like the USD is mooning like an altcoin. So going down here, we have the Bank of Japan twice trying to defend the yen and twice getting rejected. I don't know what they're defending. I don't understand. Major issues for the Bank of Japan. I almost said it, the Jank of Japan this weekend. Things will get out of hand if they fail to intervene Sunday or Monday. Problem is, even if they act aggressively, things will likely get out of hand. So I'm
Yeah,
wondering, is it okay
this
to long still, or am I going to get
yeah, this
wrecked?
I have no idea. Like it could go either way. But I remember now like reading
Always
about
can.
some sort of like call for intervention from the I guess the Bank of Japan.
It's
But
not
yeah,
working.
no, I mean I don't really understand forex or like what
Yeah,
makes it go up unless
let's
you
just look
know
at the USD euro. Let's just see how that's
unless
comparing.
unless they mint a large number of money and or if it's like some war related thing. But even then, it's not really doesn't seem as if
Yeah,
it directly impacts it. I don't know.
it's just a creepy, strange world, and only strange, smart people know how to use it. But look at the euro USD. The euro is losing value to the dollar, but then it's starting to climb up a bit. But that is completely opposite for what's going on at the USD
Can you search
JPY. Like it
for?
is just
Can you look at like if you search for SEK?
your SEK, the Swedish krona. Ooh, let's see. So
So
the euro is
oh
rising
wow.
against your Swedish
Oh
krona.
yeah, we don't have USD USD
Good for
SEK.
you. You don't have
So this is
the
good,
oil
right?
pair.
Or no,
For the
wait, I
euro,
get
I
paid.
think it's
Uh,
good for the euro.
okay. Okay, never mind.
But if the dollar's in general going up, then you're certainly. I mean, you saw the euro versus the USD; it was going down as a general trend. So if the dollar's becoming more valuable, your DAI paycheck should be better in general for you.
Yeah,
I mean, just think a year from now,
yeah,
you'll probably be able to buy a castle in Sweden,
yeah.
and I'm gonna have to
I
come
want to
visit
live in
because
a
I want to see the
the
castle.
I don't want to live in a castle though. I want to live in how do you call it? A decommissioned lighthouse. It's always been my
Ah,
dream since I was like 2 years old. I always wanted to
that,
live in a decommissioned lighthouse, like
well,
far
that'd be
away
cool.
from everyone.
But would your
In the
family
north
be
of
okay with that? That's the question.
uh yeah, I mean it's a lighthouse so you can just, can just go chill on the top level with the play with, the thing that
The light.
shines the beam. Yeah.
I mean, save some
Uh
boaters' lives at the same time. What that's quality of life, S. I mean, 5 hours to the
yeah.
nearest, by boat. 5 hours by boat to the nearest grocery store. Just go there once a
I
month, get
could,
all your interaction with people out of the way, buy a month of groceries,
yeah.
go back home. That's the life. That's the life. That's what everybody dreams of.
Also, maybe you could like modify the actual light to be sort of like a bat signal or project, maybe the
The
logo
gTrade
of
logo.
gTrade. Yeah,
Yeah, obviously, of course.
maybe you can
Save
just,
voters and
paint
wreck them at the
paint
same
it.
time.
Yeah. Or maybe you can switch between like green and red depending on like some, I don't know.
Market
So
conditions. Yes, this is just
yes,
you're genius.
so the
This,
yeah, so
these
the
are all good
like
ideas.
the people at sea could like trade even if they don't have internet. Or maybe yeah,
I
not that
think they need
not that I say it.
Papa Elon, to give them some internet out there to trade.
Yeah, they can get like literal signals from my lighthouse.
I wouldn't put it past you. They'd probably be on point too.
Yeah, I'll stop talking
Speaking
now
of
for a while.
red, no, you're good. Speaking of red bat signals or G signals, we saw that Bitcoin has just not been performing lately. I saw some news. Bitcoin ETF faces 83 million in outflows. So Grayscale's GBTC leads the charge. So they are basically not filling up like they were at the beginning of 2-3 months ago when the ETF was approved. There's been some outflow, and so in general the ETFs are kind of deflating, and I guess that's bringing down our little Bitcoin price somewhat, or making it a little sluggish. And I think this happens after every halvening. We have a period of inactivity or sideways movement. And then a few 3 to 6 months afterwards, we start to see those uptrends start to really stick again. And that's, I guess, that's what we're waiting
Yeah,
on. I'm prepared to wait 3 or 6 months for the resumption of the bull. As sad as that would make everybody in the entire world, but even then, our price action is actually staying pegged at the 340-ish, 350-ish range after the correction. So I think we're having, it's going to be the struggle, but the burn is what is pushing us back up. It's pushing us back up and
yeah.
keeping us from going lower. So somebody said short liquidation levels are rising as long positions were cleared out first. That was what happened when BTC was going mooning. And brace yourself, if BTC surges to 66K, over 1 billion in shorts will go up in smoke. Okay, so is that the Max Payne scenario? Do we have more outstanding open interest on the short versus the long? I should have looked that up. I didn't think to,
See,
but that's interesting.
I don't understand. I don't really understand this because like gTrade is like the only leverage trading or like leverage trading platform that I know. So I have no I actually don't really understand how order books work. Or I
Yeah, I
mean I
got you.
understand like the basics, but
Well, look at our traders. We're net long by 640,000 versus 23,000 short. So if we do moon, if Bitcoin resumes its up only, our smart traders are going to get their due rewards, right? But according to that
yeah,
tweet, he's saying that in general, there's a lot of people shorting Bitcoin right now. So maybe this is one of those Max Payne scenarios where when some, yes, Elmo, please spread the news. If Bitcoin go up, liquidate everybody, but G traders are going to be in a good spot. We have the smartest traders, people. These are the smartest traders on earth. They're
yeah,
crafty, they're smart, they look for openings, and they're just crafty. That's y'all guys.
yeah,
Never mind the fact that the P&L was awful last month, but that's everybody. If our P&L was down, P&L down elsewhere was down like 5 times because of liquidations and scam wicks. We don't do that to our traders. We respect them. So,
yeah.
let's see. In 34 days, here's the next thing on the news. In 34 days, the spot ETF will launch. Are your bags prepared?
So
Okay, yes, I
is
am
this
prepared.
what does it mean it will launch? Does it mean like they will start applying for it or like
No, they've already
because with
applied.
okay,
Yeah, they
so
have applied, but they've got to be
the
approved
people
by the SEC.
okay. So will
Yeah.
they approve it or
You know what?
like
That would be Max Payne too, wouldn't it? Everybody's short. There's been FUD news about Ethereum. Everything's awful. Nobody's using Ethereum right now. Look, we've become inflationary and gas fees are like a
oh yeah,
dollar, $5 to
yeah,
swap. And if this gets approved, it's going to liquidate so many people who are shorting right now. let's check how many of our traders are shorting ETH right now. We probably have the smartest traders. Let's take a look.
But wait,
We have
like the average gas on
Oh yeah, I got
it's
a
only
thing right here.
six Gwei. Oh yeah, you have it there.
Yeah, look at that. That's
But this
crazy.
is
So we were crawling 2 months ago. You couldn't do
yeah,
anything on mainnet. Everybody abandoned it. But now a swap is
yeah,
$5. A bridge is $1.80. Like, and I think people worry about the volume dropping off on gTrade or other perps right now. It's
yeah,
because the activity in general on Ethereum has really slowed down. Like, it's not the platform's fault that people are just like exacerbated and they've probably taken their money, bruised, beaten, and went home for a little bit until Bitcoin shows signs of life. But yeah, we've become a little bit inflationary on the Ethereum. That's making me inside really hard. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to make any trades on ETH based on it, passing or failing. I mean, it's going to do exactly what I don't expect it to do. I'll long it say, yeah, the max pain is it's going to be passed, and then I'm going to get liquidated because it will be like Gensler will come out and say, we will never, ever, never, ever, ever. ETH is a security forever, and we will never approve it. That's what he would do as soon as I put in my ETH long, thinking I'm going to get this the day before. Okay, or he'd
yeah,
tweet that, and then he'd say, my account was hacked. Ethereum has been approved. And then boom. So it would be Scanwick both ways on the whole market because that's his modus operandi.
yeah.
So what?
Actually,
Gensler.
actually, now that I think of it, this is it's I don't know if you have any ENS domains, Brian.
I don't know.
Okay,
Brian.eth.
because this,
Sounds
yeah,
good.
this is a really good time to extend them or like even buy them.
Ah, I see.
Um,
Yes, good point. I don't have one, so I might look into it. Thank you. If you'll post some
I have
information
like
for me, I will definitely look at them.
500 of them.
Is it
Just
literally like Vesnushki with like one eye, Vesnushki with two eyes, Vesnushki with three eyes? You know how the scammers try
no,
to impersonate you? Just keep adding eyes to the end of your name,
yeah, no,
so
I
you
don't
have that
actually
many
have
ENSs.
500. I don't have 500, but I have some. Um, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Ves actually has
extend
like
them.
499. I think you're organized enough to do it. I think your autism organization would pull that
Yeah,
off. So
yeah,
I've got another couple charts here that I'm gonna do the meme lines because I'm practicing, right? I'm trying to do the meme lines. Okay, so first I did BTC. I think I did some meme lines on here. And this orange here is Bitcoin dominance, right? So Bitcoin price kind of just did a little popsy, just a little boop. Not big, but I drew these meme lines and it's still inside this triangle. Now, I know some people would maybe draw them like this, I guess, because the peaks here are at a much sharper angle. I kind of just put it to that all-time high. I don't know if that's right or not. Like I said, I'm new to meme lines. I'm going to draw them this way because from here, the lowest point, I guess I can move that up. We've got support here. We've got some dips here, but the candle here wicked right back up. So maybe we're going to do this for a few more weeks until Bitcoin makes a major move. I don't know though. Don't trust me. I'm not financial advice. I am not a pro trader because I'd be rich already and be in Japan, I guess, if I was. I drew these meme lines this morning actually, and look at that. Look at that candle. It broke
wow.
my meme line. It broke my meme line. The downtrend has
But
been
isn't that
nullified. Max long. ETH. That's not financial advice.
okay? But wait, isn't this the meme line? Like, isn't this according to your meme line? It's a breakout, right?
Yes, that would be correct, I think. Now I could draw it up here, I guess, but we
Yeah,
still have a
that's what I
break.
do. I just draw them the way I want
I mean,
them
if I
to.
put it right here, it's a distinctive break. No,
Yeah,
I know people are going to yell at me. No, I think this is all right. I think that's legit-ish enough. So the last time I drew a meme line, actually, it worked. It worked so good. I'll show it to you. I think it might still be on the chart. Let me see. I was like just so proud of myself. Okay, let me see. Okay, it didn't save. But I drew a meme line on ENA investment down here and it broke out. distinctively, I thought, man, I have some ENA token. I'm going to be rich. And then it went like this, and I've lost tens of thousands. It's over.
Okay.
It's over for me.
Wow.
My long on whiff has to win. I have to get this. I have to get 2 ETH back out of this, or it's over for me.
Yeah, I'm crossing my fingers.
Thank you. The total market cap for altcoins. This is the chart that excludes BTC and ETH. We see that Bitcoin in the orange has all the high Bitcoin. Excuse me. This is Bitcoin's. I can't think of the term right now. I'm having a brain fart. This orange line is Bitcoin's dominance. Sorry, and it dipped a little bit, and then look, the hope that the altcoin market has just painted this tiny candle on the dip. Okay, look at it. It's beautiful. Maybe it's the reversal. Because look at the MACD too. I pulled the MACD out, and I'm on the 4-hour time frame. It's about a reverse as well, right here. So that's why I decided to long with hat, because I thought, okay, maybe they're gonna move up only now. It's alt season. It's time for Ethereum to shine. And this chart is messed up. What the heck? I got 2 Bitcoin dominances on here. Okay, Bitcoin dominance dipped, and then US Tether dominance has dipped, but this one isn't very good for me. I was trying to find all the stable coins in one chart, but I couldn't, and I tried to make it, but it was a hot mess. So I'm just gonna delete this one off the stream because I don't like it. So I read, Vess, have you read that meme coins follow TA better than standard coins with jobs? Have you ever read that?
That meme coins follow the TA follows
TA.
better than what? Yeah,
Then
compared to
legit
what?
coins like Ethereum, or maybe coins with jobs, such as like Filecoin, for example. It does a function X, Y, or Z.
Oh,
But
no, I
I
didn't know
saw
that.
Ansem, the guy that boxed last week. He said meme coins have better TA or more predictable TA than normie coins or other coins of that nature. So I drew these meme lines on whiff. I felt like we bounced here. Of course, my trade is underwater because it went down like right as I put this in. I had a terrible candle down here, and I was like, oh, it's over for me. I've lost the house again. But yeah, we'll see if whiff can move up, and maybe if it's going to be alt season, we can break this triangle and get me my two Ethereum, because I need it. I need it bad. I'm down bad, Vess. Well, let's talk about our coins. We've listed some coins, Vess. I got rid of the tooltip already, but we have listed Safe and Saga. Have you heard of them? I'm sure you have. You probably did the animation.
I was familiar with Safe, but I didn't know about Saga.
Okay, well, let's look at Safe. I mean, you could tell me what you know about Safe. I scrolled over it and looked at it. Slick website.
Yeah,
Slick website.
Yeah, they have a really nice website. So yeah, they are. I mean, I know them from the like multisig wallet, but they are pushing like for everything to be a smart contract, and like EUA or like externally owned addresses, and they're just very focused on security. They have some here where it says that they are like the most audited and battle tested. So they seem to have they seem to focus a lot on security, which I guess is in the name Safe.
That Safe Moon.
Yeah.
Safe Moon had Safe in it.
Yeah.
Safe Moon. It did, dude. It did. Okay, I see that they have a lot of audits, so that's cool. This seems like a higher level project that someone like me wouldn't really get. I mean, I understand a wallet.
Yeah. So
I understand the multi-sig.
yeah. So I mean, they have a lot of other stuff. Now I'm not going to pretend that I understand it either. But it's basically like they want to secure everything and make I guess make the user experience for the average crypto user more secure and like better, I guess.
Yeah, and for our tokenomics, does it have moononomics? Let's take a look how its price is fared. Safe. Actually, I have it pulled up here. Excuse me. For a longer term, if we just listed it, all isn't always fully fleshed out on the chart. So on a long term,
Yeah.
we started at 326. Safe is 218. But I saw that on the page. I saw this AI. Okay, so if they're going to start working on AI, I guess we should expect a full chart reverse duplex submission move reversal, and it's just going to moon because everything with AI was mooning.
Yeah.
So when moon safe, I need to know. You need to give me a signal. Do your AI thing, release it, talk about it, pretend you have a contract with BlackRock, moon it, and then BlackRock comes out and says they didn't. Did you see that, Vess?
No,
We'll
as
talk about
usual,
that
I
here at the
haven't
end. No,
looked
I
up.
forgot to include that in the news, but so safe token. We have it on gTrade, tradable now. All right, what's next? Then we have Saga. I want you to look at this and just I'm disconcerted. I'm entirely disconcerted. I don't understand. How is this making me feel like crypto? Like Asian woman and scary man are looking right at me, and there's some
Yeah,
gutters and some shadows. I'm gonna invest right now. No, I'm gonna
the
short it.
only thing that I learned is that it's like focused on gaming and yeah, gaming.
Oh, there we go. I missed the eyeball. This looks familiar. Okay, I get it now. I'm an investor. No, I can't. I can't. I need my whiff to work so I can invest in something legit. So the complete Web3 platform made for developers. So I think this is another layer one that's going to do X, Y, and Z better than everything else. Of course, they have an airdrops page. It was blocked for burgers, so I turned myself into an Australian. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Yes, whatever. I can't even read that. So it looks like they have a lot of some drops for Avalanche, Celestia, Cosmos. So if you're on these chains, you might have, and you're using this ecosystem, you might have some airdrops through Saga. So that's cool. Um, I don't know how to use them or whatnot, and I don't know what games are being built. Let's see if we can find something. Usually there is a roadmap, not a roadmap, but an ecosystem of different products that are on chain when you're dealing with layer one. Community, no. About, nope. Innovators. If this doesn't show me anything, I give up. Okay, there's some gaming, some gaming. Let's take a look at this. 8-bit arcade launch project. An unparalleled gaming platform. Looks cool, I guess. I mean, I haven't really got back into blockchain games, so I talked about this a few weeks ago. I just haven't done it because they were a
Yeah.
pain in the butt a few years ago, and I never wanted to do it ever since. So maybe it's time for me to try some of the simple games again. I know that Z has pushed a game towards me that I haven't tried. Sorry, Z, but maybe I'll have some time this week. So that's Saga. I mean, we have it, and if you want to trade Saga or if you know more about it, please share. But I don't know much, so I'll let that decision to invest or long or short it be up to you, dear user. So please, not financial advice. How is it doing? Another $3 coin. Let's see. Let's go 1 year. Oh yeah. $5, $6. Started launched at a pretty high valuation and is now at half that. I mean, the title of this is the Wandering the Memecoin Desert. I mean, there's a lot of tokens that have been heavily impacted this last month. All the alts I thought I was being smart to invest in are in the dirt. So I'm probably back to trading meme coins based on this whole TA thing until something happens.
Yeah.
That's why I looked at WIF and our other meme offering. So, gosh, of course I bought in right as it dipped another another 3%. Great. But let's see. I'm gonna write TA on all these here on my own time and just kind of follow it and see if my meme lines reflect reality. Maybe the play is TA on meme coins. They're more organic. They're more reactive. They're more sentiment based than any kind of underlying valuations. And the only black swan event on these meme coins is if Elon Musk's type something like "I hate Dogecoin." That would be a black swan for the meme coin, the dog coins. So I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll see. All right, back to the panel here. Vess, have you opened any trades this week?
No, I haven't.
It's okay. You're busy. You're busy.
Yeah.
This is the only trade I've opened. I mean, I'm trying to recoup some value here. I don't know if I will, but I feel like Ethereum popping up 5% today. It was a signal. Maybe things are going to come back, and it's going to be all season. Had I had the foresight to bring up the chart I found a few weeks ago, it was showing that altcoin season does tend to break out for a small run after the halvening. Because Bitcoin dominance rises up to the halvening point because of all the hype, and then people sell out of it and they go into the altcoins. So maybe we'll get a little mini altcoin season after this reprieve, and hopefully there will be no more Middle East bombs, no nukes, no terrorism strikes in the U.S., and no random geopolitical nonsense to knock us off any kind of little mini alt season. So please, world, leave us alone. Leave us the freak alone. And it doesn't look like Gary Gensler actually stepped down. So that was a myth. That was fake. It didn't happen. Where are we going, Wes? Where is crypto going? I don't even know. That's what we got. I would like to wish you all some good trading this week. Yes, Vess, tell me what you're gonna tell me.
Okay, so I might have some really vague GNS alpha to leak.
Oh, so vague.
It's like it's really, really super vague, and it's like it's just like one sentence. Maybe I'll expand on this sentence somewhere else, but we might have some more incentives coming up in the somewhat near future.
Say no more. Say no more, because you got to be vague. Say no more. Say no more to be daddy.
Do with that information what you will.
With what you will. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're telling us to compound.
Yeah.
Financially speaking, of course.
I mean, yeah, financially speaking. But yeah, that's my alpha leak. Don't tell anyone.
Okay, if you're not watching the show, it's too bad for you. We're going to post this on YouTube. I'm going to wait for my intro video to be finished, and then I'm going to slap it on there. It's going to look way more professional, I hope. But I forgot two pieces of news. Oh, you're looking forward to it? I hope he does a good job. I don't know.
Even if he doesn't. I mean, even if it doesn't do a good job, it's gonna be funny, I guess. Do you have is there a voice or a script too, or?
No. I'm relying on the community to provide me with gTrade intro music. Let's just put it that way. If you can make music, please.
Do you have a script?
No, he just makes basic intro videos. So we'll see what he comes up with. I did.
I'm just gonna go on a slight tangent. Have you watched? Have you watched South Park? There is one episode where they. Okay, you haven't watched
I can't do it.
Or, I mean, it's not that funny, to be honest.
Thing to me. It's the most cringe show I've ever seen after Family Guy.
Okay, yeah, but I haven't watched it in I don't know how long, but there is they have the children. They have this. They're kind of like us. They have in the school TV network thing. They have some kind of show.
They can make their own little show. Yes, that's pretty common here in America. AV Club.
Yeah, but exactly, AV. And they don't have a lot of viewers. They have more viewers than we do currently, but they don't have. They're not happy. So they come up with a plan to rebrand the name of the show to, instead of school news, they are rebranding the name of the show to like super sexy action news or something like that.
D- I-
And they have like a really spectacular intro to it, as I remembered it, and also like a voice that sounds like he's announced like a really Chad voice that
oh man,
sounds
I
as
wish I
if
had a
he's
Chad
like
voice.
announcing. Yeah, me too. That he's like announcing, some cool AAA game,
Yes.
or I don't know.
This sounds better
So
than my
so yeah,
intro already. I gave him the most stupid instructions. Oh my god.
but I mean, if it's just the animation, we can just ask someone on Fiverr to give us voice. Someone
Here, rate my
someone
Chad
with
voice. Rate my Chad voice.
yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Dark, brooding, like Batman. gTrade, join us for the Super Mega Streaming Show now. How about that? Does that sound any good? Or would you give? Well, be honest. Would
Um,
you give it a 1 or a 10?
I mean, you do have a very good radio voice, but I wouldn't say that it's like a Chad voice. You have
Oh,
to be you have to be, I don't know.
6'5",
you
hairy.
you have Yeah, but I mean the people that do like the whiskey commercial voices, or like, I don't know,
Yes,
they have
I know.
they have
They're,
this really distinctive depth in their voice. I don't know
yes, they're
how to
probably
put it.
jacked with like long flowing
I don't,
hair,
I don't
ripped.
know if they are actually, because I've been doing some like voice acting research, and just looked around at like popular voice actors, people that I can't afford to pay to do anything, but they don't really look as they sound. Sometimes you come
Okay,
across someone that
popping that bubble for me, Vest, bringing me back down to
yeah.
earth.
Yeah, that really like resembles. For example, I looked up my favorite video game at the moment is called Elden Ring. So I wanted to look at some of the faces behind the voices, and most of them, didn't look obviously as the
Yeah, it ruins it
characters.
for you. Ruined.
But there's there's this one like really old strange lady um, that looks like kind of I don't know if she's like a skeleton, or if she's only like 500 years old. She has like really, I don't know how you say it in English, uh, like the eyes are kind of like sunk into the head.
Uh huh.
Um,
We'll
yeah.
leave it
So
at that. I don't
then
have a term
then
for it.
yeah. So then I looked. Yeah, the voice actress that does her voice also kind of looks like she's like 500 years old.
So that's a lock. That one's a match. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of, I forgot two pieces of news here. Two pieces of news I'll cover briefly. Okay, do y'all guys remember Mango Markets? Do y'all remember Mango
Um,
Markets?
it sounds
They okay.
familiar.
They were manipulated. They were a leveraged exchange similar to us. They were way
Oh
few years
yeah.
back, and they got manipulated. And it looks like the guy who
Oh yeah.
did the manipulation, infamous Mango Markets crypto exploiter, has been charged with possession of CP.
Wow.
If you're gonna put yourself out there and use your computer for that, and then try to pull off multi-million-dollar heists, you probably shouldn't have the CP and the criminal intent of your coins on the same computer, because they're going to find one and they're going to find the other, or maybe it was the other way around and they could have found the other one and then found out, oh, you're a crypto manipulator. It's wow. So
Yeah.
that's pretty
Game
crazy.
over for
Game over.
Mr. Eisenberg.
Eisenberg going down. Sorry,
Yeah.
Mango. I'm sorry that happened to you guys. They couldn't have happened to a. I've never met them, but they had a decent little product, I guess. But we saw them in real time. They did some loose and fast rules with how they allowed you to trade coins. That was predictably exploited. And I believe Midget Whale at the time noticed that you could probably hit them pretty hard with how they had their fees set up and so forth. And boom, they had the Mango token manipulated to no end, and they were just struck down as they were just getting started too. So that's the crazy story about perps. You know, perps are complex products with a complex back end and complex customers. The customers look for ways to win. So hats off to our team. They're always watching. They're always watching your stake in your in our individual stakes for WETH, USDC, DAI. The team is always watching traders and watching the how they interact with the product. So exploiters, we're on it. We're watching. Gosh, it's just crazy.
We got our eyes on you.
Yes.
I'm doing, the sign where you put your fingers to your eyes and pointing.
Me too. I'm going to do it right now. We're watching. I'm looking at the internet right now, right in front of me. We're watching you guys who trade weird ways. We're watching. So don't try to drain our vaults because they're not going to be drained. So, all right, guys. Well, by this time next week, V8 will have launched. We should see a bunch of quality of life features as well. We should see a little bit cheaper gas fees to actually initiate and start trading on the smart contracts. So I'm ready, Vess. It's been a long time coming. And the team is currently reviewing partials right now because they are finished. They're finished. They're just being reviewed and how they're going to be integrated in V8. That's above my pay grade. I just talk to people like 24/7 on Telegram and Discord and here. But the team is on it, and it's going to be awesome. We're finally going to get partials, and they're going to be just excellent. In addition to other things coming this week too. So keep your eyes open, eyes peeled, and let's have good luck trading, guys. If you're trading, good luck. I guess that's all I got for today, Vess. I'm going to keep it short and tight. That way, if this is published online, it's a little bit tighter for people, a little bit less lengthy, and right to the point. So do you have any other points to make, V-Bros?
I don't know if I have some
maybe not.
Some more alpha to leak.
Do you?
Wait, I'm gonna see.
How
no,
deep?
I don't
How
think
much
so.
Oh, okay, no, we're not leaking anything. There's nothing happening this week.
Yeah, not this week. If this week ends on Sunday, tomorrow. But
no, nothing's happening this week.
I mean, something might happen next week. I'm just saying. I'm not really ruling out the fact or the chance that something might happen on,
not
let's
ruled
say,
out,
Monday
not ruled in,
or Tuesday even. Might be Wednesday. I don't know.
Could be
But
Thursday,
I would
maybe
say
Friday.
I would say that there is like a non-zero chance of something really cool that might eventually come into fruition. Let's say Monday or Tuesday
or Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thursday,
No,
possibly
okay,
Friday.
I'm gonna stop wasting everyone's time.
No, you're just giving us too much alpha. Something could happen at some point in the next year with gTrade.
Yeah.
We just don't know.
And this vague alpha leak is, by the way, separate from the other one. I just want to make that clear.
Y'all guys have so much alpha now. Y'all don't even know what to do with yourselves. So, well, thank you guys for coming to the gTrade Super Slow. If you want to chat, you know where to find me and Vess at Telegram or Discord. Stick around to the chat room. I am going to close us out today. Thank you for coming, and we'll hopefully have this published with a brand new intro video this week onto YouTube. So, guys, have a great week. Vess, have a great week.
Yeah, you too, Brian. See everyone.
Bye-bye.